Welcome back. Yep, it's spring year 14. So, this is what happened to me. The game started crashing on me, and I'm pretty sure it was my fault. I had another program running in the background doing other things, and I had like 4 hours of video, and it was all corrupted. I don't know what happened. None of the audio, nothing was there. And it was just a mess, so. Well, I said I was going to probably go to 2-year updates. So this is 2 years. So, quick update. Get over here. I changed around some of these fields, because I was getting too much of one and not enough of the other. So, I pretty much changed this one. All carrots. And I believe this one's all beetroot. Yep. All beetroot. I was worried that they weren't going to have enough time to get all the fields planted, because I had some that were staggered that would come up in the winter. But I forgot about the carrots. So that's kind of unfounded, but still I was worried. We'll get up to the other ones in a minute, but I'm not positive if I showed this. I know I was talking about it, but I planted 2 more full orchards. One of plums and another one up here of cherry trees. And I remember I planted these in the winter, so I probably didn't make a video on it, but I planted these in the winter. And apparently I picked the right time, because the last spring I had so much stuff. So many cherries, so many plums, pears. I had pears out the wazoo. I didn't even do all the pears. I think I got like 400 pears or something left. Like 300 maybe, 300 I think. But doesn't matter. Of course, my people couldn't keep up. Another reason why it's been so long to get a video. I turned all of this stuff myself into juice and then into wine. And it's hard to say I didn't write the numbers down, which I should have. But I was pretty much taking a bunch of whatever they had and running over and turning it to juice. I just hit the button and do something else, because it was anywhere from a half hour to probably an hour or more. I think my longest was an hour 15 minutes. And that's for like each part. Well, I think when it goes to wine might be a little quicker. But I did all of it to the point where I was like, oh, geez. I got nothing for my 3 taverns to do. And then I seen it. I had 12 or 13. I think I was closer to 13,000 honeycombs. They're still working on it. I just have them turning it all into mead. And I don't believe I'm selling mead. If I am, I'm only selling it in one market stall. So I finally catch up. And I did this this past winter. It's like, I actually have 2 days I could do something. And I have thousands of logs. So I'm done expanding. Let me put up a palisade wall. Let me see how big this is. So from down there at the water, let's just hoof this a little quicker. All the way up to here, which I was tempted to put another one, but no, I don't think I need any more orchards. if I do, maybe I'll do something on that island. I wish somebody give me an idea of something to do on that island. Now, I can't build any buildings, so it'd have to be either another orchard or something to that effect. But anyway, you look straight down, there's orchards everywhere. I mean, this looks so nice. To me, I like it. I like the colors. Like I said, I had to get another video. You know, I had Japanese crabapple trees, and they were just gorgeous. But as time marches on, so did the ants, and they destroyed my trees. At least I can look at something pretty in the game. But I had to put a couple of gates in. And that's because of my my extraction people over here that are just doing nothing but digging up clay. Feel the need to come out here and dig at rocks to get clay. So, so I have a couple of gates in. But yeah, I just kind of came over here, and of course here I had to come up because, well, in there's my my clay pits. So I brought it all the way up this end. Yes, like I said, I do things kind of big. I mean, I still have room in there to do something if I wanted to, but that's not happening. I'm kind of done. And let's see what I got left on my hammer, which I'm kind of impressed. I had this iron hammer was about 3/4, and I got a little sliver left. I brought another iron hammer with me, but didn't need it. But this took me like 2 days to do. I finished it. Yeah, it would have been about 11 o'clock. It was before midnight, before the season changed. But yeah, like I said, this is the only reason I have these gates here. Is they like to come out here and pretend like they're getting clay off of rocks. But you can see how high up I am. And I could still go higher, but not much. But whatever. This one I needed to put a gate here. Because usually in my circuit around in a circle, I'll come down from there and I just come straight down. So I put a little gate there. Nothing crazy. Then over here, just because I'm off just that little bit, because of this road, and I'm not moving the road, just that little bit, just off that little bit. So I didn't put a gate here, I just left it open and put a couple lights up. And then just some light decorating, because, I mean, this thing started crashing and I'm not positive what was doing it. But I stated before, I'm not a decorating guru. Just a couple little things, because these are the only two up here. I call this one my lonely house. It's the only one up here. But you can see all the way down in the distance. They use this road a lot. A lot of them come up this way and down. But anyway, finish going. This wall goes all the way over. And then all the way down. I believe it took me, say, about 1,350 logs or something. Took me a little bit. And then I have a gate here because, well, not that my hunters go out and do anything. They just sit in there, which really bothers me. But it's, my lumberjacks will go out here. I mean, they just go anywhere. They go over by my house. They'll go over here and start whacking on trees. But yeah. But I really can't build much more. So with all of that stuff, that all of the fruits and that coming in, I ran out of space. And that's where I was doing all of the wine and that. I had no choice. I had to get it out. I needed space. And since I have unlimited weight, I just pulled all of the fruits out and took them over there. and just went to town, so I had room. I'm slowly getting some space, but this is not enough. It's not enough for when the harvest comes in, so I'm going to be running again. But I found berries that were in the one shed. That's the only reason there's 500 there. They would have been all gone. And I got mushrooms out the wazoo. It's something for them people to do. And then maybe I'll make, if my kitchens don't have nothing to do, which is rare, I'll have them make mushroom soup. And if they have enough to do, I'll just take all the mushrooms and just sell them. It's not like it's a lot of money, but just get the weight out, because it'll be the same the next year. But as you could see, I pretty much did all of this wine. This juice was done after the fact, because I didn't realize I had a lot of cherries left, like overflow into the sort of, what do you call it, the farm sheds. Eggs, honestly, I might get rid of these chickens, but I like the fish tarts, so. And the people eat them pretty good too, so. And there's my honeycombs. I'm down to 8,400. That's actually on the rise because it's spring again. Spring, summer, that'll probably be back up. But look at how much meat I have. That's ridiculous. I might have to put one of my people just selling the meat to get it down. Because like I said, I got to get rid of weight. But the mushrooms don't really take a lot, but still. But this is what happened. I ran out of onions to make my vegetable soup. That's why I changed my farms around. So hopefully I'll have enough. Pear wine. I believe I only have one place selling the pear wine, as far as I know. But honestly, I don't know. I just go until they're run out, and then I'll swap to something else. And of course, I got a little plum juice. But to get rid of a lot of my overflow, and unfortunately, these take meat. Everything takes meat here. I had one kitchen doing pottage, one doing soup, and that was to get rid of course, excess beetroot that I had, and stew, because I had a lot of carrots. But now this, I'll wind up pulling all of this out, and I'll run around and I'll just sell that. But the more I'm looking at this, in the beginning games, next time I start, it'll probably start as pottage, then the next season swap to soup or stew, something to that effect. Because, what's it? Yeah, it's the soup. The soup looks the best. 60 food, 20 water. Can't beat that. You know? I mean, this is 60 food, 10 water. I still think this is a really good way to go in the beginning. But of course, 10 more water. It's less water that they're going to be pulling out when your person is just skilling up in the well. But vegetable soup, I still think you can't beat it. And that's, I won't say a drawback, but when you get as big as I am right now, you're going to need at least 4 16 by 16 fields just to make the food. And then whatever you're planning on else, if you have animals, depending on what animals or how many you have, you'll need rye and oats, but whatever. But this is in kitchen 2, so you can get these. I think all of these are in kitchen 1. And then this is kitchen 2. But as far as hindsight's 2020, I wouldn't be dealing with anything that took eggs, so no bread, no nothing like that. But that was a lot. That was a lot of work. Now, I started selling these, and I'm not worried about, whoops, wrong button. I'm not worrying about what the components cost and am I making money and this and that. It's all about finding something, it was in my eyes, finding something I can make a lot of, that brings in a lot of money that I can make easy enough, make a lot of, and not have to worry about. You know what I'm saying? That I sell like one or two and be maxed out. So I started making quilted vests. And they sell, I think it's like 2 a day, maybe like 2.05 or something a day. And these hoods, I'm still making these hoods. Now, I'm not making them. My sewers are actually making these, my seamstress. These, I still have them set. I forget how many they're making, maybe like 8 a day, so, but it's not enough. But I did, let me look at my note here. It's 163. I made 163 quilted vests. And this is a while ago because you could see the numbers down pretty far. I don't think I have any on me. No. So you could see I had 163. Oh, that's kind of hard to read my own writing. Looks like it was either 42 or 46 minutes to make them. So in essence, it's not that bad, time-wise. Because I could do these after I'm done with the wine, but that's a full season doing wine, just about. And a day, maybe a day and a half to make these vests. Now I am slowly knocking down, because it's all about weight. These knives are finally going down. I want it to hover about 100 and something, maybe 120. So I'm knocking these down, and then I'm going to change one of them back over, probably to selling wine. I'm not selling the shearing scissors no more. So it's just the iron knives that are being sold in my weapons place. And I'm still doing all the shovels and the iron hose when I need them. So I'm still doing that. And I had a fun part with the fishing spear. I had like 70 fishing spears in here. And all of a sudden, I don't know what I was doing. I was running to one of the towns, of course, without my horse. And it popped up, and my fishermen were out of spears. So what the hell? I just made like a whole bunch of them. It's like 35, and they were all gone. And I'm thinking I'm running into slight bugs here and there. So I came back. I forget how many. I think I made this to like make 50 or 60. It was a weird number. And then I move them all over, and I'm like, I have 100. It was higher than that. It was like 180 something. Like, huh. Apparently, the ones I made before never transferred over, even though I know they were transferred. So whatever. I'm running into some strange bugs that, of course, I don't have them on video, but like I said, most of this is what I've been doing is just like, you know, my last video that was a season in my life. Well, this is about 3 seasons now because I'm getting so much stuff in. And I'm starting to remember to sell these. But as far as like food, like here's white bread. I was running around, probably when I'm done with this video, I'll probably run around and get rid of a bunch of stuff that I don't need. Like, I have so much fertilizer, it's not funny. Like, it's insane. And then I had a bunch of firewood, so I sat, and I think I did 500 logs or something ridiculous. Just to get rid of it. I'll just go sell it. Because I'm not going to need it. And as far as the seed goes, I should be able to pull all of this seed out right now. Everything you see, all of the seed. Of course, except for, what do you call it? Look, that's a lot of flaxseed I could sell. Pull a bunch of that out. I won't take it all, but something like that, whatever. I'll leave a little bit in there. That's just in case. I don't even gonna need that. Everything should be planted. But as far as like the flour, I'm done playing with bread. Like I said, I might get rid of the 2 chicken coops. That'll give me 2 more buildings and 2 farmers that I could put in the barns. or any other places, just to help things go a little quicker. But the mead bottles, yeah, I need that many. But as far as like the food, the animal food, if I could get rid of the 2 chicken coops, besides give me 2 spots, that's less food I gotta make. But I have more than enough. That'll probably take me to the end of the game or close to it. So I didn't plant any rye or oats. Straw I'm getting a little low on, but I should have some on me. I could throw some on there. Because I've been doing that also. Most of it, I'll thresh most of it myself. To be honest, that don't take long. I can have like 7,000 flax. It don't take long. But yeah, like this onion seed, I don't think I need all of that. I'll leave a little bit, but what I did do is, like to recreate, I'll probably, I don't know what I'll do with it. To be honest, I just don't know. But the wine bottles, that's not a lot. That is not a lot of wine bottles. I will put a major hurt on them. And the wooden bowls, I'll put a hurt on them. As far as the wool goes, I've been doing this one myself too because it's quicker. I just do it when they quit working. I'll take a bunch over. I just put it right into wool fabric because I don't need the what do you call it, the string. So I'm slowly getting there. Oh, I didn't even see how much. Oh, the year ain't over. Well, my taxes are 27,000. So I got that going against me. I am close to 4 million. If I take out what's in there now, I'll have 4 million. And of course, a bunch of junk. I was running around giving the kids figurines and stuff. I need to get, I believe, 1 more person. And then all the houses will have 2 people and stuff. But trying to stagger. I know I'm going to have two more girls are going to be pregnant sooner or later. And they're both minors. But now, to speed things up, like I said, I could get rid of the chicken coops. I could probably, I could definitely get rid of one of the apiaries. So that would give me 3 slots. And I have, I think, only 1 open at the moment. Yeah. When I originally did this in the fall, I had no buildings. But I was ripping and tearing. And if we look at this, I believe I counted them out the other night, but I think I'm up to 54 kids. And you see, this is where I'm going to run into problems. But I got these 3. As long as I'm done before these 3, I'll be okay. That only gives me a couple years, but if I can push some more market stalls out, I should be done pretty quick. But look at all the kids I have. But this is what's screwing me up. I believe I have 4 more that'll be out this year, probably for the next season, for when it hits summer. But I'm running out of places to put them, so. And I don't know who the parents are. I'm not micromanaging to that effect, so we'll see. But just for giggles, we'll go over here. I have 62 houses. Okay. So I got 1 left. And it's up there. I believe that would be a female also, yeah. So I could get 1 more woman up there. And to be honest, I'd probably just pick a farmer, just something. It doesn't matter. Just so there's somebody else in that house, so everybody has a house. But there's one I kind of forgot about. And I was, let's see, is it this one? It doesn't want to. I think if I do tax, it'll be up there. Yeah. So I got, excuse me, this one, she had 2 kids in a row. And that's Nicole. She was from the mission. You had to go around and shoot all the ducks and stuff, get her feathers. I was wondering why my production dropped off. It was all because of her. I think she gets another bonus that we don't know about. I never dug into the files or cared enough to look, but I think she gets a bonus because she's back working and she's really punching out, like I said, the wine bottles and that. Because I only had one person in there while she was out for 4 years. But now I have this one, which is probably one of them that's still pregnant. And this one, I don't think they will be. Or maybe they will. Yeah, she is. Go figure. And of course, a level 10 stall holder, but whatever. So I'll probably be losing these again. Let's see, is she? No. Well, that's kind of interesting that she didn't have another one. So that kid's 3. Unless that's the cutoff, unless there's an age cutoff. But that's Georgiana. She's the other one, special one. The one that got fooled into buying a town that was already bought. So I got that. Now I did have to, like I think I said, I had to put another extraction shed up. And that's up by my mine. And the reason I put it up there, number one, there's stuff up there to mine. They're not going to walk around and get beat up by animals or whatever. But I pulled 2 of the women that were maxed mining and put them in there just for clay. I need to get ahead of the clay game. I'm running out. And if you look, I mean, all of these are maxed, so they all have level 10 people in. So they're all bringing 552 pieces of clay a day. And 2 of these sheds could not keep up. They couldn't do it. Now I'm finally getting some that's go ahead. But it's probably only about maybe 300-ish, 200-ish a day that I'm stocking up. But if I need to, if and when, I probably will, start running low. As you can see here, I took the 2 out of here. Now, there should be another girl up there about to come out. That was a miner. Let me see. Yeah, I had 3 and 3. Or maybe I lost the guy. To be honest, I can't remember. But I know there's like 3 kids running around up there. Yeah, I'm not sure. I should have one more coming out. If not, oh well. No, I know. Somebody could tell me this one. If the game tells you if somebody dies or not. But I don't see it. I think that starts at around 60 or something. Well, as you can see, they're like I said, this one's doing pottage. I'm low on meat. My hunters are maxed out and they just can't keep up. There's my hunting lodge. I'm only getting 172 meat, and these people are maxed too, so like, and the fishing hut I'm not worried about. I have this turned down. That doesn't bother me. But I did have some issues. I had a bug with the builder's hut. One of my food stalls, or one of the stalls, it was up by the mine. It was sitting at 0%. It wouldn't repair. until I reloaded the game, I think 2 or 3 times, and it finally fixed itself. But that was odd. That's why I say I'm starting to run into bugs, and I don't know why. I really think it was a program I had running in the background, doing other things. I think it was choking it somehow. It wasn't connected to the game. It had nothing to do with the game, but I don't know. Whatever, something corrupted it. But they have 25 stalls, and they're maxed out. And I don't feel like doing the math right this second, but I believe it's about 665,000 a year. In my eyes, it's still not enough. But like I said, I'm trying to get resources down that I can get rid of one of my resource storages. I get rid of that, I'll be fine. And that'll give me, well, that'll give me 2 more market stalls. But if I get rid of the chickens, that's 4 more market stalls. Which that's not to sneeze at. So that could happen. Like I said, with this, that I had to redo this, I'm getting a little jumpy that something bad might happen. Which I don't need. I don't need this game getting corrupted. Oh yeah, I can have 5. If I take down an apiary, I can have 5 more. So that would give me 30 market stalls. As you can see, I got this whole field of flax. I believe I turned this one to flax too. Yep. So I have 2 full fields of flax. Plus all them little ones. They go up and around. And then there's a small one over on this side. We'll get over to there. But, I don't know. Not more carrots here. These are onions. And all of these little ones, that's all flax. There's like 3 little fields here. Boom, 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 down that corner. And this little one over here. She's down paranoid. The other one down there was carrots too, wasn't it? Uh-oh. I might have screwed myself. Let's see. Oops, wrong button. I think there's 7 and 8. 7, 8, no, it's 8 and 9. Uh-oh. I have 2 whole fields of carrots. Ah, jeez. So I'm going to have a lot of carrots. I screwed that up. If you see what I did here with the cabbage, that should be enough cabbage considering it's twice. So this is 300. That's a full field right there, and then some extra. So that, you know, our cabbage is twice a year. Yeah, that's all. So I'm gonna have to change this up here to something else. I don't know what I'll change it to. Yeah, we'll see when we get to the harvest. So yeah, if I take one down, it'll be this building over here. If I take down a resource storage. Like I said, I'm not even worried. The upper left there, I'm not worried about them numbers. They're on and off. I know what I have as long as I don't run out of stuff to sell. That's funny. They added a lot of new voice lines in. That has to be one of them. Never heard that one before.
Blacksmith, it's all the same to me.
Yeah. So I'll wash up a little bit. That's really all I got. Like I said, I'm doing a lot of the crafting myself because there's no way that they can keep up. I mean, just to keep up with, since I changed to selling clothing items, I'd probably need 3 or 4 sewing huts. Easily 3 or 4 of them. And as far as the food goes, I don't know. I don't know why they keep tweaking different values. We know they change production values. These people can't keep up just with normal food, let alone have an overflow. And I have 3. There's 3 of them. I have 2 here and 1 across. And it's the same with the taverns. That definitely changed for the worse. They're doing less. I have 3 taverns that can't keep up. If I wanted to do, if I wanted to just, I mean, I could have 1 field that I can split half and half for oats and rye, or for animal feed, and that would just be straight up for the sheep. I wouldn't have no other animals, just the sheep, and probably 2 or 3 stalls or 2 or 3 folds of them. Well, I think I have 3 now. And that would be in conjunction with having at least 2 full fields of flax. And like I said, eventually you need 4 full fields of cabbage, onions, beetroot, and carrots, just for them to eat. And then the rest, just orchards and orchards and orchards. And I would have did what I originally wanted to do, and that's because of the value. Just plums and cherries. That's it. Plum and cherries. Totally it. If I wanted to give them something to drink, I'd either do the mead again, because I'm getting a lot of honeycomb, or I could just pull in berries once a year and just let them have berry juice / wine. But even to do something like that, and I didn't go crazy with math. Just in my head, I would probably need about at least 6, possibly 8 taverns just to keep up with the wine. Because unless you want to play this for 100 years to hit 10 million, with them changing the rules the way they did, try to keep it within 20 years, you would need that many. Because you'd probably want to push, like I said, I was going to need at least 20 market stalls, and I think I'm going to try and push to 30 the more I'm thinking about this.
I could really do with a drink.
But we'll see what happens. It'll all depend on the females that are coming back to work. And I got that 1 spare one, but I'll probably just make that a farmer, so that they can get that all taken care of up there in a day, up by the other mine.
Remember, I'm not the one who sets prices. It's the market.
So I had a self-fulfilling prophecy. Yeah, I started to do one at the end of the year, and wound up being 2 years, like I said. But nothing I could do. I said the game just started crashing, and I had 4 hours of video that was just nothing but corruption. But on the happy side, I finally got some hunting in. Not a lot, but I'll add it at the end here. I did get out in the winter, and I thought I had an extra day, but I didn't. So I didn't get that much, but I got some.
See my wares. If you don't like what you find,
With that,
don't make mistakes.
let me know what you think. What would you do different? So probably take a break for a day or two, and then I'll jump back on this. And I need to think it out a little bit before I continue. But anyhow, let me know what you think. What would you do different? Well, thanks for watching.
Efficient village management.
And be safe out there. This is a nice spot. I don't think I've ever seen anybody build in this spot. But the mine's right up there. Look at all this flat land. Well, flat-ish. It's a really big area. The only thing really missing is a little bit of straw. That's not a big deal. That was a close one. Yeah, now I gotta go find all the arrows. I don't know which one's the hurt one. That one. There's a lot of arrows on that one. Okay.